Kira materializes in the cold, metallic heart of the Dark Empress's fortress. The air is thick with malevolence, a stark contrast to the hope she clings to. Unbeknownst to her, a shadow detaches itself from the darkness of space, hurtling towards the same destination. Darth Arcadia, driven by a flicker of light he thought long extinguished, follows her into the abyss. He can't explain the pull, this overwhelming need to ensure she is safe. It defies all his training, all the hate he has been taught to embrace. But the feeling is undeniable, a phantom limb of his former self reaching out from the past. Inside the throne room, the Dark Empress circles Kira like a predator. Her voice, a venomous whisper, echoes in the cavernous space. Still pining for a ghost, little one. Your precious Arca is nothing but dust and forgotten memories. He chose the darkness. He chose power. He chose me. Your love, your faith. It's a fool's hope, a child's bedtime story. He is dead, and his name is a curse on your lips. Kira stands defiant, her chin held high. You're wrong. The Arca I learnt about and love is still in there. Love is stronger than your hate. The Empress lets out a chilling laugh. We shall see how strong your love is when you are begging for the end. A tremor shakes the fortress. A ship, jagged and menacing, has docked with brutal force. A lone figure disembarks, the crimson glow of his lightsaber cutting through the gloom. It's Darth Arcadia. As he walks the cold corridors of the fortress, his destination clear in his mind, something shifts within him. The Empress's words, her possessive claim over him, they don't ring with victory, but with deceit. He thinks of Kira, of her unwavering belief. The red blade in his hand sputters, the angry crimson flickering and fighting against an unseen force. Then, with a resonant hum, it purges the darkness. The blade stabilizes, shining a brilliant, familiar green. Arca is back. He bursts into the throne room, his green lightsaber a beacon of defiance. The Empress recoils in shock and fury. Impossible, she screams. Arca's eyes find Kira, and for the first time in years they are clear, filled not with rage, but with a fierce, protective love. He is no longer fighting for the Empire, for power or for revenge. He is fighting for her. He carves a path through the elite guards, his movements a fluid dance of righteous fury. Each parry, each strike is not an act of aggression, but a step closer to Kira. He isn't destroying his enemies. He's clearing the path to his salvation. Seeing her prize slipping away, the Dark Empress's patience shatters. If he will not embrace his destiny, then I will sever his last tie to the light. She snarls, lunging not at Arca, but at the defenseless Kira. A bolt of crimson energy, a death blow, ignites from her lightsaber, but time itself seems to bend to Arca's will. He becomes a blur, a streak of motion powered by the force and desperation. In the split second between life and death, he is there. The hiss and crackle of his green saber meeting her red one fills the room, the emerald light shielding Kira from harm. You will not touch her, Arca says, his voice calm but resonating with absolute power. The final duel begins. Green clashes against red in a shower of sparks. The Empress is a whirlwind of rage, her attacks relentless and brutal. Arca is a fortress, his defense unbreakable, his heart anchored by the woman he is protecting. He fights with a clarity he hasn't known since he was a Padawan, each movement precise, each thought focused. But the Empress has decades of experience in the dark side's treachery. She finds an opening, a feint that catches Arca off balance. Her lightsaber swings in a deadly arc, aimed straight for his heart. He knows he can't block it in time, but he doesn't have to. No, Kira screams. In that final selfless act of love, she throws herself in front of Arca. The red blade pierces her, and the light in her eyes begins to fade. The Empress's attack falters, surprise on her face. Arca catches Kira as she falls, the horror of the moment a physical blow. He cradles her, ignoring the Empress, ignoring the entire war. The world narrows to just the two of them. He lowers his head, and their lips meet in a first and final kiss, a bittersweet goodbye filled with years of unspoken love. A cruel, echoing laugh breaks the sacred silence. The Dark Empress stands over them, a triumphant sneer on her face. See, love makes you weak. It destroys everything you touch. Arca doesn't even look at her. His world has already ended. Gently, he lifts Kira's body into his arms. With one last look of utter emptiness, he turns his back on the war, on the galaxy, on his past. He walks away from the throne room, his footsteps the only sound, leaving the Empress to her hollow victory. He has lost everything, but he will not let her take this last moment from him. On a forgotten, verdant moon, under the light of twin suns, Arca digs a grave with his own hands. He lays Kira to rest, placing her twin laser swords in her hands, a warrior's farewell for the woman who saved him with her love. He casts one last look at the simple grave marker, a monument to a love that transcended light and dark. Then he turns and walks away, a hooded figure disappearing into the wilds. But he is not Arca, not Darth Arcadia, but a ghost, a hermit, destined to live out his days in self-imposed exile, forever haunted by the sacrifice that redeemed him, or so he thinks. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through the Darth Arcadia War. It's been an honor to share this story with all of you. If you enjoyed this finale, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to my newest channel, LDP. See you next time.